Does the game autosave?
Maybe? Wait a minute, Estelle. There appears to be a recovery point over there. We should use it for our HPMP. Or EP become low.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, no autosave.
Monsters at 12 o'clock.
Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side.
Got it. Le bonk. Here comes some more.
Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use arts, not physical attacks.
Okay.
Try using crafts this time around. Since crafts have other effective effects besides just dealing out damage, they're worth a shot.
Roger that. We should probably rest.
Why?
Oh yeah, wait. What? Did you just not talk to a chest the second time in the Trails game? There you go. Oh, what a surprise. Another creepy thing. I wish there was an easier way to take care of them.
One blow using an S-craft or S-break should do the trick for just about any enemy. The catch is our CP has to be at least 100 to pull off one of those moves. That stare though!
So that's the treasure chest we're after? If we made it this far, the rest is gonna be a piece of cake.
Seems like we've got a little breathing room at least. Let's pay close attention to our battle order this time. There should be a number of ways to get more mileage out of our actions here. For a second there, I thought you missed! Small box times 2.
There's a couple of boxes inside the treasure chest. The fact that there's just not one, but two is kinda interesting. Wonder what's inside.
Remember, Estelle, our mission is to search and retrieve only. Pretty sure looking inside those boxes doesn't fall under our mission objective.
You're no fun at all, Joshua. This has nothing to do with our mission, so I'd like to call good, honest curiosity. You know, we're the only ones down here. We can get away with a teensy-winsy peek, right? If you feel...
If you feel like flunking today's test, then by all means, be my guest.
Did you just say the F word?
Yep, opening one of these boxes could result in an automatic fail for the both of us. If this were a real job, the contents of those boxes would belong to the client. And as long as they were nothing, there were nothing illegal, we would have no right to open them.
I know you're right, Joshua. I just can't help myself.
If you absolutely have to know what's inside, why not ask Miss Charmander? But for now, we need to focus on getting out of here.
Alright.
By looking inside this chest again, you flunk. Just kidding.
Good work, you two. As a rule of training, I'm going to need to confirm the items in your possession.
You hand over small box to X2.
Yep, they're the real deal, alright. I don't see any evidence of tampering either. That was a close one.
Figured she would try and set us up like that.
Congratulations to both of you. You have successfully passed your qualification test. You didn't really think something that simple would be a problem for us, did you? So, Chera, what's in those boxes you had us get? That's for me to know and you to find out after your training is finished. That's enough chit-chat for now. Let's get back to work. You two still have some things left to do. Seriously? But didn't you just say we passed the test? You still have to learn about how to report your results. I'm aware that you're both tired, but this is no time to shirk your duties. Let's get back to the guild. When is this day going to be over? Oh well, no sense is giving up the finish line in sight.
Agreed. It seems like we're within reaching distance of our goal.
Your final training is how to report to the guild. Whenever you finish a job, it is your duty to report the results of your work to the guild. Reporting how you resolved the situation and the steps you took to get there are part of your job as a bracer. You can report your results to the front desk in each guild branch. And as you already know by now, Aina is in charge here at the Roland branch. In addition, this is where you will be paid for your work. I look forward to seeing great things from the both of you. Now that we're here, why don't you both go ahead and report the results of today's training? Good job, you two. It seems like you were able to complete your objective without running into any major problems. Another thing to take note of is that depending on how you handle a job, you may see an increase or decrease in the amount of pay you receive. When you report the results of your work to the guild, pay in the form of Mira isn't the only thing you receive. You'll also accumulate points, which are known as BP, Bracer Points. BP are an indication of your achievements as a bracer. When these points exceed a certain value, you will advance in rank as a bracer and be awarded with a piece of special equipment by the guild. The ranks of a junior bracer start at 9 and go all the way up to 1. Please set your sights on making first rank and work hard. The amount of Mira and BP you receive will also be recorded in your bracer notebooks, so please have a look sometime later on. All that's left to do now is finalize your training. Let's head back upstairs, shall we? I'll talk to you later, Aina. And sorry about putting more work on your plate today than usual. Don't worry about it. Training new bracers is important for the future of the guild. I fully intend to work these two to the bone in any case. To the bone?
And knowing Charizard, it'll involve the whip.
You mean the whip?
The cool whip.
Let me say it again. Good work, you two. You've now officially completed the entire training course. From now on, you will be learning from our own real-world experience. Well then. Aren't those boxes the ones... In answer to your question, yes. These are the boxes you retrieved during your test. You seem awfully curious to find out what's inside, Estelle. Are you saying it's okay if we open them? That's right. Why don't both of you have a look and see what's inside? Sweet!
Alright, let's have a look. Estelle and Joshua open the boxes. Junior Bracer Emblem.
This crest is...
So does this mean that we're...
Estelle Bright, Joshua Bright. Beginning this day at 15 o'clock, you are both hereby appointed as junior bracers within the Bracer Guild. From here on, you will work as members of the Bracer Guild to support the livelihood of those around you, defend peace, and uphold justice. Congratulations, you two, and welcome into the fold. Did you hear that, Joshua? We're free from the tutorial!
So I'm a bracer now, huh? I think the realization is only now just beginning to sink in.
Come on, Joshua. You should be jumping for joy or running around and screaming at the top of your lungs. Like this. So fucking good!
I was happy until you made my eardrums bleed.
I hate to interrupt the celebrations, Estelle, but I need to take off now. I have some backed-up work that that needs my immediate attention. I understand. You have been spending a lot of extra hours working with us during this busy time for the guild. Before we head out, Shara, I just wanted to say thanks.
Likewise, I appreciate all the trouble you've gone through for us, Charizard.
Don't mention it. Training new recruits is one of the Tracer's many duties. And if you keep calling me Charizard, I will hit you with the whip when you don't see it. Believe it or not, I was once in your shoes a long time ago when your father, Cassius, trained me. That's why you have so much respect for my dad, huh? There's actually much more to it than that, but I'll save that conversation for another day. As for the both of you, work hard to become full-fledged bracers early on, so you can help guide those new recruits who come after yourselves. And, in time, I hope to see you both become respectable bracers like your father. Anyway, I'll leave you with that thought. I just don't get it.
Get what?
This is Chazard, aka the Silver Streak, one of the most skilled young racers we're talking about. So, why is it she that holds Dad in such high esteem? He just seems like nothing more than a no-good middle-aged man who is always out doing who knows what instead of being a father.
A no-good middle-aged man, huh? From your viewpoint, it doesn't come as a surprise that you would see him in that fashion. Never mind. Let's hurry and head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers.
Right. Huh? Oh, it's you two.
Oh, great! It's Estelle! Hi there, Joshua.
Okay, you little twerp. What's with the "Oh, great, it's Estelle" remark? Is what a big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? Roads are full of monsters, I hope you know.
You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe.
Ah. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks there's better tasting milk in Libero than the milk that comes from the Perzo farm.
What? No way! You're full of it, Estelle.
In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying, you little shit? Real bracers!
More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horses just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand.
Quit being a killjoy.
Wow, you two are great. I'm so happy for the both of you.
See, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Maybe rub that off on your friend over there.
This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I can accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle? Ugh, the world's going to end.
And what's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 16 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. And that means no little kids that are still going to Sunday school.
I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back.
I will strangle you, Joshua.
You'd better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to go train at the secret base, and before you know it, I'm gonna be a bracer too. Come on, Pat. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua.
That boy, Luke, always trying to pick a fight with me.
That boy ain't right.
I wonder if he just plain hates me or something.
Rather, I think it's the exact opposite.
What do you mean by that?
Don't worry about it. It's just a boy thing. At any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious.
I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. The pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times.
That's not really what I meant by curious. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. What are you in the market for today? A new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Traegas?
Unbelievable. You're actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. You're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of the Liberal News for Dad, right?
Of course!
Haha, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. I do, however, have some copies of the Liberal News if that's what you're after.
Alright, I'll take one copy then.
That comes to 100 Mira, please.
I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine. But does it really sell that well?
It sure does. The Liberal News has an excellent reporter and camera woman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. But enough about that. Why don't you tell me how you did today? Did you make it as a bracer? Today was your last day of training, was it not?
Yep, everything went smoothly too. How do you know about all that, Mr. Renan?
Oh, it's the talk of the town! In certain sense, both you and Joshua are like celebrities here in Roland. I tend to hear a lot from customers coming through here.
I shouldn't have expected anything less from Roland. The grapevine around here is seriously something to be reckoned with.
No kidding, the women here especially love to gossip. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods, but don't hold the free part against me.
What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages.
It's a recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing balms all the time, it's going to cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, it's basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So if you eat something new, write down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. So how about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Learned apple cookie recipe.
Maple.
Okay. Maple. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Well, that sounds pretty convenient.
It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life.
That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. Thank you for the recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Ah yes, because I definitely know every single monster meat is very edible and not poisonous at all.
Look, we're going to eat the bones of the rats from the sewers. And it's perfectly fine. Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two? Oh, hi, Aina.
Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry.
We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yeah, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on?
You know,
Luke and Pat, right? Sure, we do. In fact, we saw them not long ago.
what's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble?
I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland.
You mean the tower?
The Tower of Ismaelis? Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Fortunately, at the moment, Shezard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today.
With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us wait any longer, those kids are dead!
I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing the safe return of these children. Roger that!
Understood.
The Esmalus Tower can be reached by taking the western path at the junction along the Mulga Trail. You can get onto the Mulga Trail through Roden's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua, we don't have any time to lose.
I'm right behind you. West is left, right?
I'm disappointed in you that you have to ask that.
Wait, I think I know. Should be here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh, wow.
What?
Slow shits they are.
Yup. No, it's because we got him from behind.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no. It can attack you.
Focusing its power.
I wasted my time.
No, you know what? Strategic. Now it's Sepifop. Calculated. I need a
Beast
white
flesh.
lens.
Yes, you do. Is it just me or is the game lagging a bit?
It is not just you.
Imagine if it survived with 1 health.
I would stick you.
Oh, hello. Reviving ball.
Not a thing remains in the chap, except a lonely, dead Spooter. It looks like we've come all the way to West Malice Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside?
It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. Looks like we'll need to hurry.
Right! Save the game. Okay,
Hands-
It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor on this place.
did you hear that? They really did just come in here, those little shits.
Estelle, are you alright?
Bat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little prats. Are they pretending they can't hear me?
We might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them.
You might want to be rotating the camera around here.
No, it'll only get me lost. I remember getting lost here.
What are you going to do? Somebody help!
Somebody. Cats.
You monsters, go somewhere else. No, shoo, leave us alone.
Chill on this!
Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too.
Get back, you two! These monsters aren't playing around.
We'll take care of them.
We rule. Looks like that's that.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, what was that great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle?
You really think so?
Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome!
Look at his eyes, the stars in his eyes.
You really showed him, Estelle. Not bad for a girl.
You little twerp.
Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me?
Teaching you some respect. You even dragged poor Paddle the way up against his will. It's time to think about what you did today.
Ow, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil.
So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some special discipline.
Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach in school?
This bread doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick.
Estelle, behind you!
It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster?
Not going to make it in time.
Huh?
Dad, you came.
You still lack skill and understanding, Stella. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what means to be a bracer.
Dad? What are you doing here?
I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Aina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely.
I really messed up, didn't I?
It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching her back. That just means that you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key.
Understood.
So how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk?
I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle.
Of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone. Let's file on out of here.
I'm with you, Mr. Bright.
Who is the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my ass. But why does he go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide.
That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright.